Welcome back to the only video game review show with a 2-hour time limit. This is Final Verdict. In this series, we play a game for 2 hours and let you know if you can get a good feel for the game and whether or not I personally had enough fun to recommend it. The verdict will be delivered as innocent or guilty. The defendant in this episode is the newest installment in Ubisoft's Assassin's Creed series, Assassin's Creed Shadow. This game is set in feudal Japan, where you take control of the heavy-hitting, legendary servant turned samurai, Yasuke, or the quick and nimble lurker in the shadows, Naoe. With all of that out of the way, on to the gameplay.
Lord Nobunaga, a missão dos jesuítas será fracasso.
He painted himself? That's crazy. It's a different time.
Your black man has the instincts of a warrior. Has your skin always been this way? Father Valignano, I will grant you what you came for. Your priests are free to move in these lands.
Thank you, Lord Nobunaga. You will not...
But your servant, Diogo, stays. He may yet prove useful to me.
Very well. Though he is good for a little more than bearing your sandals.
Under me, sandal bearers become lords. I see potential in this man.
Nobunaga, kind of my guy right now.
Spirit can inspire armies. He will be tested. He may become a legend, or he may die.
Become a badass in 6 months? That little opening scene with Nobunaga seeing how much of that guy Diogo or Yasuke is, that was fire. And a lot of people aren't gonna like that. You know who you are. Running. Right? Simple enough. Simple enough. We'll focus. Okay. Okay, hold up. Oh, oh. Yoink, yoink. Oh, no, okay. Sure, I wasn't looking. Is there a block button? Oh, 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 okay. Still, God, I don't like it. Like it. Here we go, here we go, here we go. You'll get off my dog. They just killed my dog. Okay. Oh, oh. Okay. Boink. Bang. I wasted so much time they killed all of my dogs. That's crazy. Oh, oh. Okay. Boom. Bang. Up. There it is. W. Okay. I hope I'm not just gonna see all of them like immediately and then get tired of them a lot quicker. Boink. Yeah, so every time you finish a combat encounter, you'll get a little execution, which I'm not mad at. That's okay. But will I get tired of the animation if I see all of them like immediately? We'll find out.
Is Yasuke. It fans the total destruction of Iga. A most perfect night. Ready to finish them off?
Pause.
I've never fought a battle like this. So many lives.
Ever the righteous man.
It's my dog. That's my best friend.
Fight for Lord Nobunaga!
The game looks good. Not like I'm not wowed, but also I'm not one for like that needs super fancy graphics either. So I think for what it is, it runs pretty good, especially for a PC Assassin's Creed game. Day one to run pretty good. That's near unheard of.
Nobunaga samurai are no match for
I'll be to parry the. Nice, nice, nice. Ooh. I didn't need photo mode, but I guess while I'm here, smile, Yasuke. Yay! Got him. Great. Oh, I just back up. Here we go. Damn. That'd take me like 6 tries.
My one-man army.
He comes. Oda Nobunaga.
Nagato, dude?
We need a plan. Stewie, what do we do?
We ride to Aikuni Shrine. Now.
I have his toes out. He needs to die. Okay. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, hold on. Hold up. Woohoo! Okay. Okay. Combat so far feels better than in most of the other games. For that much. I could just be in a better mood. I don't know, but it feels nicer.
My heart belongs to you. But my blood is eager. I will get you to Mibuno Castle.
I'm coming with you.
No. I need you elsewhere.
That's the thing.
Run
Give me that.
The mount.
Give me that.
The door will open. To this blade is a key.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Inside the coffin is a box. Protected with your life.
Stewie!
You said you wanted help. Now's the time. Cannot let Sendayu stand alone. Show me. Go. I will meet you there.
Come on, man. Come over here. Now, hold up. Hold up. You're never gonna see this coming. Ooh, okay. And skadoosh. Now that's an assassination. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, B. Oh, okay. Okay, a little side flip. Hold on. Ooh. Oh, see? Saucy. Styling with it. Damn, dude. Maybe this game does actually look really good. Hold on. Again, for an Assassin's Creed, day one on PC? Have solid anything? Unheard of. Nearly. Oh, shit. Oh, damn.
Never saw her again. If we can just reach Tomiko's, there is hope. She will help us.
Oh, damn. Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Him. Oh, maybe not. Maybe he's good. Hey. Yoink. Dude, yeah, no, the parkour down has always been fire. Damn, she's fast as hell. Golly.
She's a runner, she's a track star. She gon' run away when it gets hard.
Here we go. Do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, okay. B, maybe not. Maybe no. And I one hit somebody with kunai. Oh. Oh yeah. W. That's how you get it done. That's how an assassin be doing that. You know what I'm saying? All right. 3-piece is gonna be a little bit harder. But that's what I'm talking about. Yes, keep sending one warrior at a time. That's how we get it done around here. Yep, yep, yep. Come here, come here, come here. Closer. Ah, shit. Oh, no. Out of here. Hide, hide. See? And they don't even know. They don't even know I'm in here.
Must have been the wind.
What a fool. Little flip out? Oh, that's right. Newer Assassin's Creed, so you can't just assassinate people even though that's the name of the fucking game, whatever. There we go, there we go. Get pieced up, get pieced up. There we go, there we go. There we go, there we go. Guaranteed assassination, gonna go ahead and turn that bad boy on. Does it affect this? Okay, good. I didn't want it to affect everything, but you know, just the assassination bit. Ito Yoshihiro.
箱を取り戻すにはあやつを殺すしかない。この鍵縄があればやれる。
Oh, that's fire. That's fire. I wish it let me do it a little less handholdy, but I think it's still it's cool in concept. Oh, now I'm out of here. Later. Later, losers. I'm gone. Assassin's Creed, baby. This is Assassin's Creed, baby. I just gotta escape the area. Damn! Getting with the guns. Oh, is this gonna be my rogues gallery for this game? Oh, they're about to box for it. Oh! Okay, he woke up and got to business. That's a lot of people. Damn, you got taken out kind of quick. Eesh. Yikes. I guess my rest in peace earlier was perhaps just a little too early on the draw. Damn, man. Oh, title drop? Is that inappropriate? There it is. Assassin's Creed. Shadows. Come on. Okay, that feels like a very inappropriate cut, but okay. Oh, I have to guard break him. Boink. Why is this here, though? I already know how to play the game.
Leave now.
Make us.
Do you understand who I am? Oh, damn. Okay, all right. And whoop.
She's not worth it.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Wrap him up. Wrap him up. Wrap him up. Move forward. Parkour, that's fine. Sprint. Use that to our right trigger. Combat. Heavy attack. Triangle. Light attack. This. Assassinate. This. This shouldn't conflict with each other. These control schemes. This control scheme is ass, dude. I wish I was able to like move it around in Mirage, but all that. What do you mean weapon ability? What does that even mean? Whatever. Hitting right bumper or R1 to assassinate just doesn't feel as satisfying as Square did back. Like, I hate to sound like an old head, but like it's just the truth. What the hell was you doing here, cuz? Huh? What the hell was you doing? What the hell was you doing here? Freak. Yeah. Yeah. Or keep that in mind next time. Freaky ass. A lot of cutscenes at the beginning part of the game, I must say. Like, kind of expected, but like, a lot. Oh, back to present day.
I am Sorin. The little one is Junjiro.
Hi, Junjiro.
And this place is Makino Odera, a temple.
I think it's crazy. Soren's introduction, first thing he shows us is his toes, but whatever.
O's shadow has darkened much.
Shadow. That's the name of the show. It was like that one scene in Twilight. It was the like where he goes around in a circle and it shows like all the months as they pass by and stuff, dude. And she just stays in the same spot, dude. She's like, dude, she's Bella for real.
Go ahead. I won't bite.
You should eat more. Soren says you'll need your strength soon.
Junjiro, I think me and you are going to be the best of friends.
Junjiro, fetch me a blade, would you?
I will be the Nobunaga to your Yasuke. How about that?
The boy paints what he sees.
Okay, Junjiro's a little artist too.
Be kind. You know how my hands shake in the cold, Junjiro. I'll leave you to it.
Okay. This is my little buddy right here. Oh, look at that thing. And thus, the cycle of nature.
I mean, it looks mostly like a tanuki.
You look mostly like a tanuki.
Hot as ass.
You're right. It's not very good. Guess I'm not much of an artist, huh?
But you are one with the blade.
Anything. You understand that.
Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Feel like this would have been a good title drop.
Thank you, Junjiro.
Do you really have to go?
Take care of yourself and the old man.
I'll make sure to come visit. We can hang out. We can paint together and stuff. You can teach me how to paint.
She's a runner, she's a track star. She gon' run away when it gets hard.
Now on to the review. And for what it's worth, some of the gameplay you'll see here was recorded after the initial 2 hours. But nevertheless, let's begin with the easiest part to talk about, the gameplay and presentation. For starters, this game looks and runs very well. If you've played a PC port of an Assassin's Creed game in the last 10 years, you would understand how much of an accomplishment that is. I haven't had any crashes, frame rate issues, stability issues. The only small issues I have had are kind of small little graphical hiccups every now and again with the in-game models, but those things only last a couple of seconds at most, so it's really not that big of a deal. Japan is a beautiful landscape to traverse and feels good to play in. The countryside is a large open area to ride around on your trusty steed, while some of the small villages and large castles provide a parkour playground for you to explore. Let's just start with the things that I like. They've implemented the parkour down feature, first brought into the series with AC Unity, and a feature that I adore anytime it's in the game. Having cool animations on the way up is great, but having them on the way down can make the experience even better. They've added a canon mode option to the beginning of the game. This option takes away the decision-making portion of the game, and I, for one, champion that immensely. Not only does the choice-making aspect of the newer games explicitly go against the established lore of the universe, but the overall choices you make bear no difference in gameplay or story. Sometimes it's as little as a dialogue option, or sometimes it's as big as picking which sibling you play in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Both of these choices have the same amount of impact. Of that being none. 0 in-game choices actually make a difference within the game itself. So if that's the case, don't have them at all. Give me that lore-accurate, canon experience all day, every day. The setup of the story is certainly intriguing, especially considering both Yasuke and Naoe, the two playable characters, are on opposing sides of this conflict. I, for one, am interested to see how they end up coming together and what their dynamic actually plays as. Now, you may be wondering what I mean by being intrigued or wondering what that's going to look like. I'll get into that a little bit later. The new Assassin's Creed hub is actually pretty interesting to see. Having one place to access all of the content throughout the series is a pretty welcome addition, and usually a pretty cool thing to have. Not you, Call of Duty HQ. You suck. Get out of here. I only wish that we could see some love for the pre-Origins games within the AC hub, but that might just be me. They got rid of the stupid bird, and with that, I have to admit something. When they introduced the bird mechanic, I thought it was neat having a little animal companion, but was overall underwhelmed with the mechanic. But for a one-off instance, I didn't mind as much. Hell yeah, go off, Senu! And then they brought it back for 3 more games. Each time I was forced to use it, I began to dislike it more and more. So now that Shadows has decided that birds aren't actually cool anymore, and has decided to keep to Eagle Vision as their main scouting mechanic, I, for one, have a heart filled with joy. They have seemingly toned down the size of the open world. The previous games have suffered from a large, empty, and unfocused open world. And what makes it worse is that traversing these open worlds is just as uninteresting as the worlds themselves. I much prefer smaller, more intricately, and more importantly, intentionally designed areas to have fun in. Whether it's split between multiple cities like in Assassin's Creed 1, or one large open city like in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, playing around in a parkourable area designed for the experience of being an assassin is far better than faffing about in a large open landscape with nothing to climb and a horse who, frankly, is far underpaid for what they're asked to do. Shadows has seemed to begin to help alleviate the issue. While Japan still has a lot of open and flat fields to go through, it's broken up by small towns and castles, with many parkour and stealth opportunities. While we're still not in the promised land, we've certainly taken one step closer. Now, I'm sure that you can all tell at this point, but I am more of a fan of the older Assassin's Creed games. And one feature that I have sorely missed is being able to assassinate a guard regardless of size and stature in one hit. Now, thankfully, Assassin's Creed Shadows has actually added an option that you could turn on in the settings to make this a reality. And once you turn this feature on, you could finally play the game again the way that God intended. If you prefer to keep it off, that's fine, but me and you, we're just not going to work out. Now, one of the things I didn't like. The combat system. Since trying out Assassin's Creed Origins way back when, I have not enjoyed this combat system at all. Having abilities to do while fighting is cool or whatever, but the overall style of combat just doesn't feel good. Using the shoulder buttons to attack in an Assassin's Creed game just feels wrong. And beyond that, using R1 or right bumper to assassinate someone just makes me feel like I need a bath. In Assassin's Creed Mirage, you were actually able to change around your controls. That way, you're able to change the controls to suit the style of gameplay that you want for yourself. So while that game also fell victim to that nasty control scheme, I was actually able to change it around to give it that nice, proper Assassin's Creed feel. Assassin's Creed Shadows also has customizable controls, but at least from the bit of time I've spent trying to delve into it, it seems like it is far more limited than what Assassin's Creed Mirage allowed you to do. Now, that could just be on me. Maybe I didn't spend enough time actually fiddling around with it. I'm willing to accept that as the case. Lord knows there'll be somebody in the comments telling me that, oh, it's the same exact control scheme's changing style, so you're just complaining about nothing. And if that's the case, I'm willing to accept that. But until then, I'm docking points. Sorry. Now, if they were to, I don't know, maybe patch in some different control schemes, you know, maybe one for the regular style, maybe one for the old school Assassin's Creed style, and I don't know, get wacky and wild with it. Just give us a whole bunch more. If they ever do that, we can revisit. But until then, now beyond the controls, the parry mechanic just happens to feel a bit lifeless. When you parry an attack, it doesn't really carry any weight with it, and the same kind of goes for when you make an attack as well. So with that being the case, it just happens to all feel a bit lackluster and like there's no real impact. Also, the execution animations are pretty sick, but there are too few of them. I mean, with Naoe, I get almost the same one every single time. The little bit that I was able to play of Yasuke, you know, I was able to get a few different ones, but for the most part, it was just kind of the same. If they add some more, then that'd be pretty cool. At least to vary it up a little bit. I'll tell you what, give me some more and we can open up negotiations. Also, to go back to controls, I personally don't like using L3 to sprint. Like I can make do, but I still don't want to though. Now, on to the main event. In order to get to the verdict on Assassin's Creed Shadows, there's just a couple of things that I need to go over. Now, keep in mind that everything that I'm about to say pertains exclusively to the first 2 hours of gameplay. I haven't played too much after that, so some of these things may be alleviated later in the game. Some of these things may get worse. I don't know. I'm just giving you my opinion from the first 2 hours, okay? Are you following? Just the first two. Keep that in mind. During the first 2 hours, there were a lot of cutscenes. This is kind of expected, considering they're working on setting up a story, but the amount of non-playable content I sat through added up to almost 1 full hour, half of the allotted playtime. Now, if you so desire, you could skip all the cutscenes to maximize the amount of gameplay that you get within that time, and then just watch them again online or something later whenever you're done. But if you do that, you might be pretty lost as far as what's going on in the story and everything at that very beginning, and since it's kind of the setup for the story, a lot of it is kind of important, so do what you will. Why didn't you tell me that these were off, huh? Now, going back to the thing I said earlier about being intrigued about how they kind of come together and witnessing how their whole dynamic works out, you actually don't get to play very much Yasuke within the first 2 hours. It's really just like 10% him and 90% Naoe. Now, this doesn't bother me too much because I kind of prefer Naoe's sneaky assassin play style. But if you're more of the send me your strongest warrior type of mindset, unfortunately, you don't get to play much of the character that specializes in that. That being said, I do think you get to try out just enough to know if you like the feel of the gameplay or not. You get a large combat section with Yasuke, and you also get a large stealth hideout sequence with Naoe. To be honest, it's not a lot of gameplay to work with, considering it's only an hour and only 50% of the runtime, but it is just enough to get a feel for different ways of playing. You get to play basically the first section of the game up to a little bit after the title drop, and then kind of to the point where the game just kind of releases you out into the world. So you get to play through the entirety of the intro. You also gain access to a new kind of hideout building mechanic as well as a scouting mechanic, but I didn't get to really get to this stuff until after my first 2 hours. If you move a bit quicker than I did and maybe skip cutscenes here or there or some dialogue, you could probably get to it a bit quicker so you can maybe test it out, but certainly not enough to delve deep into it. Now comes time for deliberation. The thesis of Final Verdict is twofold. On one end, it's about finding out whether or not you have enough time to get a real good feel of the gameplay, while still operating within the 2-hour time window to be able to return it if you find you don't like it. On the other end, it's whether or not I personally think the game is solid enough to be worthy of your time to even give it a try. Taking both of these factors into consideration, the final verdict for Assassin's Creed Shadows is innocent. Despite there not being a whole lot of gameplay within that time, I think there is just enough in there to give you a taste of all the types of gameplay that Assassin's Creed Shadows has to offer. Therefore, by the end of the gameplay time, you will definitely know whether or not you want to play more. That being said, when it was at the end of my time, I couldn't wait to hop back in. I have to mention, as an Assassin's Creed fan, I've had a tough time enjoying myself with the direction that Ubisoft has decided to take the franchise. The focus on combat over stealth and parkour has continuously kept me from wholeheartedly recommending them to people who otherwise loved this franchise. And while Shadows unfortunately still sticks to that newer style of play, it feels like it is a genuine attempt at trying to appeal to Assassin's Creed fans across the board. So with that, I have to give the game its flowers.
The controls still suck ass though. Okay, bye.